Receive the blessings, receive the new, receive the great things in store for you, but also remember to receive the discipline, receive the accountability, receive the correction that creates the person that you're supposed to become, to be able to receive those blessings and the new things that God has for you. You can't just be so ready for the gifts that you don't do the work that prepares you to be ready to receive them. You can't skip past long suffering. You can't skip past self-accountability and self-awareness. You can't skip past correction. A lot of times you can't skip past humiliation. And that's okay, because all of that was necessary. All of that was needed in order for you to become the person that God required for you to be able to receive the blessings, to be able to trust Him to sustain you, to be able to maintain those blessings and the new thing that He has for you. You can't just skip a few, the trials and tribulations. Those are the things that build your character. Those are the things that build endurance and perseverance and allow you to grow into the person strong enough, wise enough, bold enough to be able to see what He has for you through. Not just receive it, but take it to where it needs to go. There's a deeply rooted harvest that is about to spring forth. But in order for a deeply rooted harvest to spring forth, there was a deep work that needed to be done within you. There was an uprooting that needed to happen. You had to allow God to do His perfect work. And the only way that you were able to realize or recognize that work needed to be done was through diverse temptations, struggle, anger, frustration, self-condemnation, and the realization that there's a difference between conviction and condemnation, and recognizing God's voice and the enemy's voice. He needed to be able to fine-tune your discernment so that once you get to the level that He needs you at, you'll be able to hear crisp and clear. There had to be a radical transformation. There had to be a radical surrender. There had to be a radical work being done, and that's what God has been doing. You wanted it to be surface level. You wanted it to be like, okay, clean me up on the outside and make me look good and shiny and new, and now just give me all these blessings. No, He's getting to the root, which is actually what radical means. He's getting to the root of the issue. He's going back to the original foundation of where trauma started. Bloodline, curses, generational curses, all these things. He's doing a deep-rooted harvest, and it's about to spring forth. He had to deal with certain things, like people-pleasing. He knew that that's something that you had developed from childhood, so He had to go back to the place where it originated to do a deeply rooted healing and pruning in order for you not to do that anymore, because He's given you blessings before and He's watched you people please and give it all away. He had to do a deeply rooted pruning in your mind because He saw you have psychological battles when people came into your life and wanted to be good to you, but you weren't able to receive these people because you had trust issues because of the people that had hurt you before. So there had to be a deeply rooted pruning, a deeply rooted healing. He wanted to deal with your heart and giving you a clean heart. So yes, it is good to want blessings, to be ready to receive blessings, but just know that you have to be ready to receive the deeply rooted radical work that God is doing in your life first in order for you to be able to maintain the things that God has for you. He wanted to make sure that you were so radically prepared for what he has for you, that you were so solid, that you were so rooted. He wanted to make sure that there was no root rot at the origin, at the base of your foundation. He wanted to make sure that there was nothing in you that could fumble what he has prepared for you, what he has on the other side of you receiving not just the blessings, but the trials that come to make you strong, the things that he had to send your way to prepare you. That storm prepared you, that test prepared you. That falling short, it prepared you. It made you not want to do it again. It tested you in the areas that needed to be tested so that you would not, you will not, you cannot, you are not going to fail. You will not fumble this blessing. You won't mess it up. He's making you so ready that you can't even mess it up. And he's doing it for a purpose, for his perfect will, to bring his children back home. Your radical work wasn't just for you. He had to make sure that when these blessings come, you choose him every time, because these are some big blessings coming your way. These are some big opportunities coming your way, and he wanted to make sure that you would keep him at the center, making sure that you will not conform to this world, that you will be a light in the darkness. You would go into those places where people say that people like you don't belong and illuminate. He wants to use you in those places. So he had to make sure that through the shaking, you would stand firm in the midst of everything that he has coming your way. He had to make sure. If you would like to study this for yourself, here are some scriptures that support what I'm saying. If you agree with what I'm saying and you know some other scriptures that support the things that I'm talking about, go ahead and comment them below so I can further study as well. Study to show thyself approved. And get ready for that new.